Let's create a Spring Boot application. First, you need to open your favorite browser and go to the URL spring.io, which will generate everything for us that we will need to get a Spring Boot application up and running. Personally, I prefer to use the Maven plugin, so I'll choose that. For the version of Spring Boot, we are gonna leave it as is right here. For our group ID, I'll give it the name com.microservice.crud. Artifact ID, which will be the name of our jar file, we will call it mscrud service. In the description, you can type in something short, probably what your service is all about. For the package name, I will remove the artifact name appended here, since it just makes it very long and boring. And honestly, I don't see the value of this appended over here. It just makes this package name too long. For the packaging, keep it as jar, unless you know what you're doing or you're used to the WAR file. You can use WAR file. For the Java version, I'll just leave it as is. Let's not complicate so much about which Java version we really need to use. We just need to get a service up and running. Now, the other fun part is the dependencies, which just a list of libraries that will help achieve greatness in our microservice application. Now, the first dependency we will need is the Spring Reactive Web. I know it's an unblocking dependency, but as we continue, our code that we will create in this application will be blocking. Then later on, we will refactor it to fully utilize this library. I don't see the harm of using this from the get-go. Next will be the in-memory database. It's called H2, which is also good for testing purposes before you take your production to UAT or taking it straight to production. But don't take your application straight to production. You have to go first through a UAT environment first. Next, we will need the Lombok library. This will help us reduce the boilerplate code. It's a very useful tool, and I never miss this dependency in all my services. The last but not least is the Spring Data GPA for CRUD API calls to the database. Finally, we generate this project template where it will be zipped and downloaded to your downloads folder. And with this, you've fully created a Spring Boot application. So next, we are going to unzip it and load it from our favorite IDE.